Hello, APW Nation, and welcome back to Statesboro, Georgia, inside the APW Slam Center for APW Heatwave here tonight inside the APW Slam Center. A lot of fun action in store for tonight, as this week this will be a tag team tournament to determine who will be the new APW Tag Team Champions. A lot has changed over the last couple of weeks. We thought that this show tonight we would have fans in attendance, but due to a couple of circumstances, we could not have that happen. But next Saturday, we will have fans in attendance for an outside APW show. But tonight, here inside the APW Slam Center, no fans, but we will have new tag team champions. Let's send it up to the ring to interim commissioner Brian Mansfield.
APW Nation, welcome to APW Heatwave here at the APW Slam Center in Statesboro, Georgia. We apologize that you cannot be here with us today, but next week here at the APW Slam Center, you can rejoin us as we do an outside show at Wrestle Beach Palooza. So come with your beach wear. It's going to be a great day of professional wrestling next Saturday. But today, as your interim commissioner, I have made a World Tag Team Title Tournament, and today, brand new Tag Team Champions will be crowned. So let's go ahead and kick off the tournament here in the Emerald match.
5 teams will be competing for the vacant APW Tag Team titles, and the Emerald match will be our first round matchup in the tournament.
Introducing the first tag team. They are the team of A, the Dude Wheeler, and the Wolfman.
2 young upstarts in APW, Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman. So the way the tournament has been set up, the tournament bracket, there's only one first round matchup here. And Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman will be a part of that first match. They'll be taking on the team of the Extremely Dangerous Alliance, Rizzo and Leon. The winner of this match here will take on the team of Hunter Young and Austin McCray in the semifinals. And the other semifinal match that we have up later on this evening is Iron Mike and Andrew Avery teaming up to take on a veteran team in APW in Adonis and Amore. Is here tonight, was not here last week when all the championships were vacated. Rizzo and Leon, the former APW Tag Team Champions, a chance to regain those titles here tonight, but they'll have a long way to go starting here in this first round matchup against the young upstarts Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman. Also tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a social media championship match will take place between the champion Big Mike and the challenger Live Actual Luke, with Emperor Tommy Nero as a special guest referee. That'll happen later on, but first, the first round matchup in this APW Tag Team Title Tournament. Hershey Kiss is our referee for this Emerald match. The bell has been rung, and we are underway here in the Slam Center. It'll be Dave Leone against the Wolfman here to start things off here in the first round tag team match. Collar and elbow tie up. We'll see how Dave Leone can do. This is his first show in a couple of months and was not here last week. The Wolfman was in last week's Emerald match against Baby D of the Ringleaders. And Wolfman showed a lot of promise, even though he ended up losing that match to Baby D. Now side headlock here by Dave Leone. Wolfman whips him off the ropes. Shoulder block, takedown by Leone. Great agility by the Wolfman. And now Leone caught, and a spine buster. Classic spine buster by the Wolfman as he howls into the night. And last week, the Wolfman also had a great outing in the Social Media Rumble. That was the main event of last week's show. He was entry number 1 and was one of the final 4 competitors in that match. Although it was Big Mike that would come away with the Social Media Championship. A win for the ringleaders. Here's a cover, first cover of the night, and a kick out at 2. And it'll be interesting to see how this pairing of Wolfman and Abe Wheeler fare against the former tag team champions. And you got to remember, Rizzo, who's on the corner, had a incredible upset victory over Adonis as well. No tags have been made yet here in this opening matchup. Leon working on the left arm. And now grabbing the other arm of the Wolfman. Submission hold here. Both arms locked up. Wolfman just got a foot away from his tag team partner, Abe Wheeler. But Leon not going to give the Wolfman any opportunity to get to his partner. Another side headlock here. Side headlock takedown. Oh, the Wolfman reverses. Here's a cover, and Leon able to get out of it. Now reaching for his tag team partner in Rizzo. Rizzo and Leon, the Extremely Dangerous Alliance, also known as EDA. And Rizzo with a clothesline to the Wolfman. The Wolfman is down. Now Rizzo suplex to the Wolfman, and here's a cover. 1, 2, and a kick out. Thought for a moment there that Rizzo was going to continue the suplex a la Eddie Guerrero, but instead makes a tag to Leon. And that's the one thing I'm looking forward to throughout this tag team tournament. How are these teams going to work together? Double clothesline from the Extremely Dangerous Alliance. Covered by Leon. Kick out at 2. And Wolfman at a point where he desperately needs to make a tag to that dude, Abe Wheeler. And Wolfman with a suplex of his own, back suplex. This may be an opportunity for the Wolfman to make a tag. Hershey kissed the referee, count at 3 now for both men to get up. They have to the count of 10. Wolfman making his way to Abe Wheeler. Tag is made. And here comes that dude, Abe Wheeler. Also a tag made by Leon to Rizzo. But it's Abe Wheeler taking down Rizzo and a drop kick. And here's the cover on Rizzo by Abe Wheeler. And Rizzo able to grab the ropes. Abe Wheeler fresh in this matchup, his first time in this match. And Abe Wheeler had a great outing last week, an upset victory over the former APW World Champion Andrew Avery. And now a side headlock takedown of his own by Wheeler. And Rizzo using his legs to reverse the hold. Wheeler can't get out. Head is stuck in between the legs of Rizzo. Let's see what Wheeler can do. Here's the reverse, goes underneath, and now a side headlock on the mat. Here's a cover. Almost reversed by Rizzo. Now it is reversed. Here's the cover. Another kick out of 2. And you know how bad Rizzo and Leon want those APW Tag Team titles back after all the championships were vacated last week and APW close to the bone. Rizzo may have an opening looking for Leon. Wheeler could be looking for the Wolfman to make a tag. Rizzo over by Leon. Tag is made. Another tag is made. So here comes the Wolfman and Davey Leon. Back elbow to the heart. Now Rizzo I'm sorry, the Wolfman with a rolling uppercut. And what athleticism by the young upstart Wolfman. And now, oh, what strength. Oh, and what a slam by the Wolfman onto Leon. Here's the cover. 1-2 kick out. Also be interesting to see how these two teams keep their stamina.
3 minutes.
And we just heard there's 3 minutes left in this match. So if no one's able to reach a pinfall, this match can result into a tie, and nobody will be able to advance. That means Hunter Young and Austin McRae would go straight to the finals. And now Leon, nice snapmare. David Leon, veteran in APW, has been a part of the APW crew for the last couple of years. Here on the young upstart, Wolfman. Oh, and now Leon using the hands of the Wolfman against him. Now Leon looking for a suplex, and he gets it. Oh, he fisherman suplex, and a kick out of 2. Shades of Mr. Perfect with that fisherman buster, also known as the Perfect Plex. Now a tag made to Rizzo. Now you're starting to see the double team. Rizzo now tag back to Leon, keeping Wolfman in the corner, keeping him as far away from Abe Wheeler as possible. And what could be happening next here?
Woo-hoo, let's go there, Wolfman! Woo!
And cheers for the Wolfman. Oh, and a double team maneuver, but a tag was made to Abe Wheeler in the process. And now Wheeler coming in, DDT to Leon. Here's the cover, and Wheeler gets him.
And the winners of this match and advancing to the next round of the tag team tournament, the Dude, Abe Wheeler, and the Wolfman.
What a surprising finish as the Wolfman and Abe Wheeler get the win. A mistake made by the Extremely Dangerous Alliance. They whipped Wolfman off the ropes. Abe Wheeler made the tag. EDA didn't see it. Wolfman goes out. Wheeler goes in, hits a DDT on Leon, and Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman advance to the semifinals of this APW Tag Team Tournament. Rizzo and Leon seem to be upset now. Rizzo making his way back into the ring.
You know what? I am so sick and tired of every time I get a partner, I join a group, all I do is get let down. Every time. If it wasn't for you, we would have still been APW Tag Team Champions. But no. See, I was still around, but you were gone. Like they said, for 3 months, no communication, no nothing. Yeah, my situation's been hard too. Probably a lot harder than yours has been. But still, I was here when we came back ready to defend our titles. So I'm done with you, I'm done with groups, I'm done with everything.
You're a total Rizzo!
Well, Rizzo, is this the end of the Extremely Dangerous Alliance? Rizzo, speaking his piece, has been frustrated. And with Leon returning this week, and this seems to be a lot of breaking up here in the tag team division. Danny Waugh, HC, back here alongside Emperor Tommy Nero. Emperor Nero, tell me what you thought about right there in the tag team match.
Don't worry about it. It's about me right now. It's about Big Mike coming up next. Social media title. You knew that, right? and I'm
need you to-
special refereeing it.
These are
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can now.
What do you mean? You can't hear me early? What kind of microphone is it? Listen,
You gotta hold it close to your mouth.
It's about Big Mike. I can't get it too close. I have social distancing.
Fair enough.
What do you want? You like my referee gear?
I like your referee gear. I like your
Jeremy
hat.
the Cowboy Young, he gave this to me one time.
Did he?
Yeah.
Well, tell me what you thought
Hey, you
about
like
the opening Emerald match, the tag team tournament.
I didn't watch it. What did you think of it?
Former tag team champions, Extremely Dangerous Alliance, is broken up here.
Well, one of them's never around. What's his name? Leon. He's never around. He's
Leon wasn't here.
At Taco Bell or something like that.
Leon wasn't here last week. He wasn't here last week, and the championships were vacated, so you can understand Rizzo's frustration. But let me get this straight here, because we're about to kick off some more action here in APW Heatwave. You're going to be the special guest referee in this upcoming social media championship match. Big Mike, who won the title last week in the social media rumble,
I'm wearing the stripes.
taking on
Yeah,
the former champion Live Actual Luke, and you're being the referee. Why is that? Is there a little bit of bias there? Because you and Big Mike are part of the ringleaders.
What's that have to do with anything? I'm sanctioned by Brian Mansfield to call it right down the middle, and I promise you I will call it right down the middle. I'm wearing these stripes, right? When you wear these stripes, it means something. I stand for what these stripes stand for, which is equality.
So you're telling me right here, telling everybody and watching on YouTube that you're going to be impartial down the way. There's not going to be any alliance with the ringleaders, that Big Mike's a champion. You're not going to give the advantage to Big Mike at all. You're going to call it right down the middle.
My help. Dr. Ben, audience, I'm calling it right down the middle. Danny, Hot Chocolate, did you hear me? Right down the middle, wearing these stripes. I got my hat on, got my do-rag. I'm ready to call it right down the middle.
All right.
Let's go. I'm ready to get in the ring. You got
I guess so. Well,
Dr. Ben, you're looking good, man.
Well, let's send it back to our interim commissioner, Brian Mansfield. Still a lot of action to go on here in APW Heatwave.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to APW Heatwave as we get into some major announcements here. First of all, we want to take a moment and thank all of our sponsors. Mary's Cakes and Sweets, Deloach's Exterminators, El Sombrero Bar and Grill, DNR Intensive Car Care, Eagles Clips and Tanning, Ocean Galley Seafood, Allstate, and AMP Record Service. We appreciate all our sponsors. Also, as we do every show, we want to begin with the saying of our Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. So let's get going with this show. We got a big day of professional wrestling planned here at the APW Slam Center, and once again we apologize you can't be here, but next Saturday, June the 20th, you will be here for Wrestle Beach Palooza outside in the parking lot of APW Slam Center. So come in your beachwear and let's have some fun next Saturday as we invite the fans of APW back to the APW Slam Center. Right now, I want to call to the ring my friend, Danny Hot Chocolate, and he's got a major announcement regarding that show next week. Danny, once again, thank you to you and Ben for putting on this production for us here today, but I believe you got a major announcement regarding Wrestle Beach Palooza next week.
Thank you, Brian. Well, as you know, that watch APW Close the Bone last week on YouTube, an executive decision was made that all the championships were vacated, but those champions can win those titles back throughout various tournaments throughout the last couple of weeks. Last week we had our social media rumble for our social media championship. Tonight, Brian, as you said, we'll have new APW Tag Team Champions by the end of the night with the APW Tag Team Title Tournament. But like you said, next week, June 20th, is when the fans will be allowed back here in the Slam Center, outside the Slam Center for Wrestle Beach Palooza. And that's going to be an incredible show, ladies and gentlemen, because we will find out who will be the new APW World Heavyweight Champion. There will be a tournament next week to determine who will win the world title.
That's right, Hot Chocolate, and you'll never know what happens when the APW takes it outside. Who knows? The cage might pop up. You never know what's going to happen outside the parking lot.
I mean, the cage could pop up, the action can spill outside the ring, it could go anywhere outside here in Statesboro, Georgia, outside the Slam Center, maybe to the park across the street, maybe to the gas station down the road. You never know what's going to happen, but I will tell you this, folks. By the end of Wrestle Beach Palooza, we will have a new APW World Champion.
That's correct. So right now, what I want to do is let's go ahead and call out our brand new APW social media champion, the aesthetic one, Big Mike.
When the sun rises, I wake up and chase my dreams. I won't regret when the sun sets, because I live my life like I'm a beast.
Well, there you see the aesthetic one, Big Mike, who won the APW Social Media Championship last week in Close to the Bone. As HC Danny Waugh back here at ringside, who just made the announcement that next week at APW Wrestle Beach Palooza outside show here outside the Slam Center, we'll have a tournament to determine who will be the new APW World Heavyweight Champion. But when you talk about champions, you talk about the aesthetic one, Big Mike, the social media champion, won the social media rumble last week at APW Close to the Bone, and he is an incredible physical specimen.
Big Mike, since becoming the champion, we haven't had a chance to talk to you. So how about right now you tell everybody what it feels like to be APW social media champion?
Oh, it feels like it's always felt. It feels like Big Mike is the face and the body of APW. The true champion, the true warrior, the gains, the veins, everything, the whole show. Running with the ringleaders, what would you expect? I am the real deal. Yeah! You've got a bunch of good talent in APW, but let's be honest, they don't look this good. I mean, look at it. Look at the biceps. Look at the traps. Look at the work that Big Mike puts in.
Definitely a blue chip prospect.
While the other guys sit around, they play the video games, they go hunting, they drink Mountain Dew, they eat a lot of beef jerky. Well, Big Mike doesn't eat beef jerky, he just eats beef and lots of chicken.
Well, I'll tell you what, it's supposed to be the main event, but as interim commissioner, I can move things around in this show. So how about right now you defend that APW Social Media Championship right now instead of waiting later?
Oh, wow.
I think Big Mike is main event material. That's been established.
No, right now, you're fixing to defend that title. You got to defend it at any point in time, and it's happening right now, APW Nation. So, right now, let's bring out the referee for this match, the Emperor, Tommy Nero.
Well, here's Emperor Tommy Nero. He is a special guest referee for this Social Media Championship match, which apparently is about to happen right now.
Now, Tommy Nero, I want to make something perfectly clear. You have been instructed by Chancellor Bob Marsh and myself to call this right down the middle. Can you do that?
Yes, I can.
Okay.
Why'd
You
you say
heard
anything
it.
like that?
He said he's going to call it down the middle. So let's bring out the opponent.
You're going to call it down the middle just because I said
Here's
so.
live actual Luke, the challenger, and he's wasting no time. If you remember last week, live actual Luke was the former social media champion. He was the last man eliminated in that social media rumble, and Emperor Nero would strike live actual Luke with a steel chair to the back. Now, Emperor Nero said that he would call this match right down the middle, but I gotta tell you folks, I'm not exactly sure if that's gonna happen. Emperor Nero and Big Mike with ties to the ringleaders.
It's time to hit the pause button. You're going to keep listening.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match is for the APW Social Media Championship. Introducing first, the challenger. Coming to us from Beaufort, South Carolina. This is Law Actual Luke.
Live action Luke, all about that action, live action.
And his opponent, he is one member of the ringleaders. He's coming to us from Bluffton, South Carolina. Here's your reigning, defending APW Social Media Champion, the Aesthetic One, Big Mike.
Both of these men very athletic. This will be the first championship defense for Big Mike as Social Media Champion. Emperor Nero's the referee, but you got to remember, folks, Emperor Nero and Big Mike, both members of the ringleaders. But Emperor Nero said he would call this match right down the middle. But you also got to wonder, after the attack he had on live actual Luke, if he will be impartial. Bell has sounded and we are underway. Social Media Championship, Big Mike versus live actual Luke. Both men South Carolinians. Luke from Beaufort, South Carolina. Big Mike from Bluffton. And now Emperor Nero double checking the wrist tape of live actual Luke. So we'll see how both men will fare. Luke all about live action. Big Mike, the aesthetic one. And Big Mike goes down. Luke, the enforcer here in the opening of this match. And Big Mike may be strong, but live actual Luke quick here as he gets off of Big Mike as Mike touched the ropes. Here we go, collar and elbow tie up. Luke with a slight advantage. Driving Big Mike into the corner. Oh, and the strength. The strength of the aesthetic one. Throwing live actual Luke off of him like it's nothing. Both men, incredible physical specimens, but you just look at the muscular definition of Big Mike, and you would think he is a stronger one in this match. Now Mike working on the lower abdomen of live actual Luke. And now got him on the middle rope. Emperor Nero makes the count. Now a 3, 4. Gotta let go by 5. A couple of people cheering for Big Mike in the crowd. A couple of APW wrestlers social distancing around the ring. And now Big Mike working on the left leg of live actual Luke. Luke hanging onto the ropes. Here's the count by the referee. Count at 3. Just look at Big Mike just overpowering Luke. Oh, and what's this? A leg lock by the social media champion. Luke, nowhere to go. And now it seems like live actual Luke has reversed it. Oh, a Muda lock. But Big Mike on the ropes, and live actual Luke had to let go. Emperor Nero has been impartial so far. Wonder how long that will last. And both men seem to be a little bit fatigued here. And now a takedown by Big Mike. Mike looking for position. Oh, but wait a minute. Luke with a modified Hell's Gate. Now reversing into a crossface. He's got Big Mike in the crossface. We have a new champion. No, Mike reverses. And you got Big Mike's hand on the ropes, and Luke couldn't get the pinfall to connect. Emperor Nero checking on Luke to make sure he's okay. The match will continue. Kick to the midsection. Irish whip off the ropes. Oh, and a power slam. A power slam by the Aesthetic One. Or a scoop slam, I should say. Live Actual Luke is down, the challenger. The former APW social media champion, now Big Mike, working on the lower back. And now Mike throwing Luke to the other side of the corner. Big Mike using that power, the biceps that he was showing off earlier. And now Big Mike will continue. Going to get out of it. Kick to the midsection by Mike. What's Luke's going to go? Is going to go for live action. He misses. And a spine buster by Big Mike. Here's the cover. 1, 2, kick out. Emperor Nero checking on Live Actual Luke. Seeing if Live Actual Luke wants to give up. He says no.
Come on, Luke. Come on. It's Live Actual.
5 minutes remaining in this match.
5 minutes remaining in this match between the two competitors. Both men jockeying for position. Now Luke. Some offensive maneuvers here. He's got the left arm. This is for the APW Social Media Championship. Luke wants his title back. In his words, he was screwed. He said last week Live Action would return. Can he take out Big Mike? Irish whip into the corner. And now Luke. Live action, running bulldog. And here's the cover by Luke. And a kick out at 2. It seems like Emperor Nero has been pretty impartial throughout the match. Emperor Nero making sure there's not a choke applied by Live Actual Luke. And now the roll, here's the cover. Will we have any champion? No. Another kick out at 2. And now Luke has Big Mike action. Has Big Mike up. Live Actual Luke looking for some big action. Luke ducks. And a cross body by Live Actual Luke. Here's a kick out at 2 by the champion Big Mike. Luke with the offense here in the last couple of moments. Has a champion on the ropes. Wants to reclaim his social media champion. Could he be going for live action? Instead, jumps on top of Big Mike, sending him down. Here's the cover. Could we have a new champion? And the ropes. Big Mike grabbed the ropes. Live Actual Luke has been trying for the last couple of moments to connect on that live action. And now, both men jockeying for position. Kick to the back. Big Mike may be in trouble here. He may lose his championship as quick as he got it. He ducks. Oh, but look at the power of Big Mike catching Live Actual Luke in midair. Oh, and what a slam. And the Aesthetic One showing off his incredible physique. And things may have changed here in this social media title match. Big Mike with those big right hands, but Luke back up. He's got Big Mike on his shoulders. What can we see here? And throws him off the corner, snake eyes. And a running knee, the high knee. Big action. And what's this? It seems like Luke ran into Emperor Nero, the referee. The ref is out. Emperor Nero is down. So wait a minute. The referee is out. Meanwhile, the action continues in the ring. Luke, now Big Mike's got Luke up. Kick to the midsection. Live actual Luke. He hit live action. Live action connects. Second referee making his way in the ring. Here's Hershey's Kiss, the cover, and we've got a new champion. We've got a new champion. Live actual Luke.
Here we go. Rounding and pounding, straight to the top. Can't be stopped. Live action, baby. Woo!
Well, live actual Luke made a quest to return, to regain that social media title, and he's pinned the champion, Big Mike.
Live action, day in and day the hell out. Monday through Friday, and hell, twice on Saturday.
Live actual Luke, the new champion. Meanwhile, in the ring, Emperor Nero having a word with Hershey's Kiss, and what's going on here? Emperor Nero, he's back up. We got a debacle.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm being told by the referee.
Oh, wait a minute. Oh, come on. Oh, come on.
That live actual Luke has been disqualified.
Oh.
Is still your APW social media champion, the aesthetic one.
Oh, come on. What a load of... You gotta be kidding me. Emperor Nero reversing the decision and disqualifying live actual Luke because he got hit. So the secondary referee's pinfall is nullified, and Big Mike's still the social media champion. What is this? Oh, and it seems here that live actual Luke got screwed. Big Mike in a reversal by Emperor Nero. I knew something was up. Big Mike still the APW social media champion. Because live actual Luke ran into Emperor Nero in the corner, he reversed the decision and disqualified live actual Luke. But Luke got a clean pinfall over Big Mike, so I don't know how happy Big Mike should be here. Yeah, he got his championship back, but it wasn't the right way. Well, he is the aesthetic one. He's still the APW social media champion. I don't understand it. Due to the reversal of the call made by Emperor Tommy Nero. So just like that, live actual Luke would have been the new champion, but the roles have been changed, the rules have been changed, and Emperor Tommy Nero granting the title back to Big Mike. So Big Mike still the social media champion, but we have a lot more of action here to go here inside the Slam Center for APW Heatwave. The tag team tournament will continue for the vacant APW tag team titles. So now let's send it back to our interim commissioner, Brian Mansfield.
Welcome back to APW Heatwave. Let's get on with the second round of the APW Tag Team Tournament.
So the APW Tag Team title tournament will
Introducing the
continue.
team of Hunter Young and Austin McCray.
This is the first of the semifinal matchups here tonight. Hunter Young and Austin McCray. Back in action here in the APW Slam Center. HC Danny Waugh. I'm now joined by live actual Luke. And Luke, I feel for you in that match. You had the match won. You hit the live action on Big Mike. A pinfall was made. However, because you ran into Emperor Nero and he was the original referee, he would reverse the call and give the championship back to Big Mike. I know you got to be feeling some type of way about this.
Yeah, let me take my vest off because I'm a little heated about this situation. But the bottom line is, at the end of the match, the better man won, regardless of what the rules are. We'll get my rematch back. But let me take my vest off, and I'll elaborate here in about 5 seconds. Wait 1 second.
Well, here is Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman, victorious in their Emerald match over the extremely dangerous Alliance, EDA, the team of Rizzo and Davey Leon. They'll now take on Hunter Young and Austin McKay. But the live actual Luke, I know you have to be just incredibly upset. You had the championship in your hands. You recovered that championship 2 weeks in a row where things just didn't go your way.
Absolutely, yeah, it definitely went out of the way. We got this tag team match coming up, but I'll definitely get the rematch here for the social media championship. That 2+2 rat-infested, scab-nutted Tony Zero got in my way, bumped into the ref. Rules are rules, but like I said, live action at the end of the day, ground and pound through the top. He'll be back at the top for the social media championship.
I understand that. Well, we are underway with the first of our semi-final matchups here for the vacant APW Tag Team titles. It'll be Hunter Young and Abe Wheeler starting things off here in this match.
Here we go. We got a good little amateur start here. Don't know if he wrestled in certain Georgia Southern or where at, but he definitely looks like reversal by old Abe Wheeler, high flyer himself.
Abe Wheeler, known as that dude, teaming up with the Wolfman. I mean, this is a great opportunity for these two young competitors, especially the Wolfman, getting that victory over a veteran tag team. Well, a tag team that is no more between Rizzo and Leon.
Yeah, exactly. Over Baby D, correct?
Well, Wolfman had the match against Baby D last week, and looked good there, but Baby D got the win. Here's a team suplex made by Austin McCray and Hunter Young.
Double
now
suplex.
McCray in. Here's the cover.
1 count, folks. 1 count. Here we go. Yeah, me and Abe back in when we first started, we were both in the Greenhorns together. He was a high flyer. I obviously had the little ground and pound, the mat wrestling game. But we were a hell of a tag team back then. But now we'll see what he can do with the Wolfman.
Well, how do you feel that this new tag team is going on with Wheeler and the Wolfman, as Austin McCray working on the left arm of Wheeler. Wheeler trying to get out of it.
Oh, here we go. That front headlock, sinking it in here. Oh.
Now working on the left arm. Side headlock. Back to a front headlock.
All out scramble.
Both men jockeying for position here. And you got to wonder if there will be any fatigue between the Wolfman and Abe. They've already had one match tonight. Tag the Hunter Young and a drop kick. Oh, my goodness.
Right on the button there.
Man, may have caught Abe Wheeler on the face. Here's the cover.
2 count. Here we go. That was good. That was good. Nothing like some live action, but that was sure as hell of a drop kick right there.
Oh, what a
go.
chop.
Turning that chest into hamburger, man. Look out.
From Hunter Young. And now a drop kick to the back. Here's the cover. And a kick out.
Another 2 count, folks. Another 2 count.
And
Yeah, I'm looking forward to next weekend. Next weekend, we're going to hopefully have the fans out. We'll be able to see them live in person. Be able to see all these wrestlers, all the APW. But it should be a hell of a show.
That's one thing live actual Luke likes is having a live audience in attendance. And next week, we'll have the fans for APW Wrestle Beach Palooza. And there'll be a tournament for the vacant APW World Championship. Live actual Luke, I know you were unsuccessful here for the social media title, but is there any chance that we'll see you in the world title tournament next week?
You know, I'm a jack of all trades. If there's anything, I could definitely compete for any title there is out there. Throw me in a tag match, throw me in a social media, hell, heavyweight title. Regardless of what happens, I'm bringing nonstop live action day in and day out. And like I said it earlier, was bring it every day and twice on Saturdays if you need it. So come ready, folks.
Austin McCray with the reversal on Abe Wheeler. That
Working
left
on
arm
the
is
arm
locked.
Yeah, he's about to dislocate.
Oh, what a reversal. And now an ankle lock. Wheeler with an ankle lock on McCray, reaching for his tag team partner, Hunter Young. We have not seen the Wolfman yet.
Got that wheeling and dealing Wheeler lock. Here we go. What we got, folks?
And,
Back to the headlock.
McCray able to reverse. Great move there. Side headlock takedown. Here in this tag team semifinal match, kick out at 2.
2 count. And this guy's he's a pretty technician, man. You guys got to come out and see this guy. He is a tactician of APW right now.
Well, this tag team of Austin McCray and Hunter Young making their way out here for this tag team tournament. Leg lock here by that dude, Abe Wheeler. Wheeler has yet to make a tag to the Wolfman. There's been multiple tags made between McCray and Hunter Young. Oh, what agility. Oh, and a hip toss.
Still working on that shoulder.
Yeah, but just look at the quickness
beautiful
of
arm drag. Here we go. Oh,
look at the quickness of Austin McCray. Now side headlock by Abe Wheeler. Will Wheeler make the first tag? And he will.
Here's the Wolfman. Oh, here we go.
I'm starting to love the Wolfman more and more here as I see him here in APW. This is a great young prospect. Has a couple of things he's got to work on, but here we go. Here's a suplex on Austin McCray.
Here we go. He sure as hell got one look about him. He definitely stands out in the room, looks the part, is the part. He's definitely the future APW. I think I can definitely see a live-action Wolfman match down the road sometimes, but he's putting in work right now in the tag team division. Hell yeah. Here we go.
Throws Wolfman back. Throws Abe.
Wheeler on the
Abe
ground.
Wheeler goes down by Austin McCray. Now McCray caught the Wolfman, but tag was. Oh!
Here we go.
What a slam here.
Suplex.
Tag was not made. Here's the cover. Kick out at 2.
Wheeler working himself back up to the apron. Here we go.
Austin McCray is down. Wolfman. Working on the left leg. And turns it into a half crab. McCray nowhere near the ropes. He's got to reach or he's going to tap.
Definitely working on the Wolfman. Wolfman's cranking on the leg. Looking for a reversal, McCray is.
McCray,
Connecting
some
some
shots
shots,
to the face. That sends the Wolfman down. Will McCray make a tag to his partner, Hunter Young?
Wolfman working up. McCray working up. Goes for a kick.
Step up enziguri.
Very nice.
Step up
Hunter Young
enziguri
in the
by
corner.
Austin McCray.
Look at all that passion. He's got a little live action himself, doesn't he?
And now a chance for both teams to make a tag. Here comes Abe Wheeler. Wheeler's down. Here comes Hunter Young. Hunter Young with a sling blade, modified sling blade. Kick to the midsection. Hunter Young. Running kick.
Hunter Young is fired up tonight. Is he not, AC?
This is the first I've seen Hunter Young in a couple of months. What will Hunter Young do now? With the
good morning
uppercut to that dude, Abe Wheeler. Now Young,
here we go.
Throwing his head and the head of Wheeler to the mid turnbuckle.
Man, I wish you guys were here tonight to see this live. Doggone Hunter Young is on fire. He's got a little live action in him. Up and over. What we got here?
Kick to the midsection again. Hunter Young setting Abe Wheeler up for the suplex and rolls him up.
Here we go.
He has not let go. Turns into the Falcon Arrow. And here's the cover by Young, and the Wolfman breaks it up. And here comes Austin McCray, and now we got a brawl between McCray and the Wolfman. And that's going to spill outside the ring. Meanwhile, back in the ring, Hunter Young and Abe Wheeler. Young maybe going for the finish. This could be it.
Man, it's getting ruthless out here, ladies and gentlemen. Straight ruthless. Ground and pound out here outside the apron. Wolfman stomping down on McCray. Getting wild. We got Abe Wheeler in here doing some work. With the roll
Here's
up.
the cover. Here's a cover by Hunter Young on Abe Wheeler. Kick out at 2. Wolfman and Austin McCray still fighting outside the ring.
Got a cutter there.
What an ace crusher by Hunter Young. And now,
What in the world are we doing over here?
Stay away from here, guys.
Stay
We
away.
gotta
We're
spin
trying to
the
call the
equipment.
match down here, Wolfman. Here we go.
Meanwhile, back in the ring, top rope by Hunter Young. Frog splash onto Abe Wheeler. Cover in the ring. Shoulders down. And Hunter Young and Austin McCray advance to the finals of the APW Tag Team Tournament.
Folks, Hunter Young just took that frog splash. Did you see the height? Did you see the height on that frog splash? Man, he was up in the air. Some doggone heg time there. But your winners, McCray and Hunter Young.
The experienced tag team of Austin McCray and Hunter Young taking out the young upstarts and Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman. Things got physical in this match, inside and outside the ring, but it was Hunter Young with the frog splash onto Abe Wheeler, and now the team of Hunter Young and Austin McCray one step closer to the APW Tag Team titles.
Oh yeah, it definitely came down to who had the more grit, who had a little more passion, but to be honest, folks, if you were here and could see the violence, it came down to who actually wanted it more. It came down to real ground and pound like most wrestlers in APW have, but it came down to who was more physical. And Hunter Young and McCray took it.
Well, Hunter Young and Austin McCray now in the finals of the tag team tournament. Live Actual Luke, thank you for joining. I know this wasn't the best night for you, but you got the pinfall over Big Mike, but due to referees' decisions, they had to reverse the decision and give the championship back to Big Mike. But like you said, Live Action is always ready at any moment, any given day, and we know you will be back.
That is correct. Live Action will be back. He'll be back for Big Mike, and we'll exactly see what Live Action has to offer next week when we have fans right here in Statesboro, Georgia. Live Action out. HC, appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you,
Stay
sir.
Corona free, guys.
Well, you heard it right there. You got to remember next week APW will be back with fans because on June 20th it will be APW outside for the Wrestle Beach Palooza, and we'll have a tournament to determine who will be the APW World Heavyweight Champion. Well, we still got more action to go. This tag team title tournament will continue. We know that Hunter Young and Austin McCray will be in the finals, but the question is, who will they face as we have the other semifinal match between by Iron Mike and Andrew Avery teaming up to take on Amor and Adonis. We'll see how that matchup takes place next. We send it back to the ring to our commissioner, Brian Mansfield.
Welcome back to APW Heatwave and another second round matchup for the APW World Tag Team Tournament.
The tournament continues here at APW Heatwave. And this next matchup probably will be one of the best matchups of the night. HC Danny Waugh here alongside. I'm joined now by Emperor Tommy Nero. And here comes Adonis and Amor.
They're the team of the Hammer, Adonis.
Chugga, it's a pleasure to be here with you, buddy.
I have a lot of questions for you. I mean, I kind of understand where you're coming from as a special referee in that match between Big Mike and Live Actual Luke. You were knocked out in the corner, and even though a second referee made the pinfall and Luke would have won the championship, you reversed the decision.
Well, I would have given him the belt.
For the folks at home,
hit a referee.
no justice, no peace, baby. The boy came back to take
You were the special guest referee for that
I
match.
didn't say anything. I called it, and nobody else. I called it down the middle, though, didn't I?
You did. I will give you credit there. You did call the match down the middle.
I'm a man of my word. You know that. I told you that. You know me for a long time. That's the second round action. Am I right?
Yes, well, you've known me for a long time. You've also known these two men for a long time, Adonis and Amor. Amor's one half of the ringleaders. Adonis making his way over here.
I don't trust them with my stuff. You already know how they is.
I know how they are. I got you, Adonis. I got you.
Adonis putting some of his ring gear over here. You've known these two men for a while. Even though Amor is a member of the ringleaders, him and Adonis used to be a tag team a long time ago called the Originals.
They were. And they were former tag team champions as well. Clearly, they should win this match without a problem.
Well, we'll see if these two members can reunite and come out with a victory here and advance to the finals of the tag team title tournament.
Uh-oh. Oh, who's looking at this side?
They are the team of Iron Mike and Andrew Avery.
Whoa.
Iron Mike and Andrew Avery. Iron Mike, the standard bearer here in APW, and Andrew Avery, the former APW World Champion, and Nero to remind the fans, in about a month, July 18th in Odom, Georgia, you face Iron Mike in a 30-minute Iron Man match. And the stipulation goes, if Iron Mike wins the match, you have to retire. But if you beat Iron Mike, he has to join the ringleaders.
That's true, but Danny, let me bring something up to you, Hot Chocolate. If you looked at the APW poll that was posted on our social media page, everybody thinks Iron Mike and Avery are going to win this match. And I'm telling you right now, there's no way those two can work together. They both got egos that are unbelievable. Avery and Iron Mike will not win these belts. I can promise you that.
Well, they have been competitors for the World Championship before. Now they have to team up. And we'll see how this reunion goes for Adonis and Amor, the originals, former tag team champions back in the day.
And by the way, I'm not retiring. I promise you on July 18th, I will beat Iron Mike and I will not retire. Hot Chocolate, I have made a lot of men in APW over the years, and I have offered my heart to Iron Mike, and he turned me down. I will make sure I will beat it into him of joining the ringleader. So you hear me? I will beat it into him.
Hear you. Well, let me ask you a question. You were a little bit confused last week as far as the rules as the Iron Man match were to go. Have you refreshed up a little bit about the rules of the 30-minute Iron Man match?
I fully understand that it's going to be 30 minutes, but look at it. These two guys, Adonis and Avery, got a lot of back history here, a lot of it.
Oh, last week these two men got involved in a lot of different actions. So
I'm going to tell you something, Dan. You know how many people I have made in APW? I've made 100 stars, including Lacey Evans. You know who Lacey is?
Of course.
I made her. I made many, and they have come and gone in APW. And you know why APW exists? It's because of me. Me. You hear me, Danny?
I do.
You're sitting in that chair because of me. Tell everybody. It's because of me.
You are right. We are here.
Iron Mike made a big mistake. I will beat him into the ringleader. So you hear me?
I hear you. Well, let's get back to the action in the ring between Avery and Adonis. Hershey Kiss, our referee, breaking things up.
Where's Hershey been? I haven't seen him forever.
Well, I mean, it's the same question as David Leone, who didn't show up last week either.
You see, we allow people in APW, we give them a chance, Dan. I gave many a chance. Some have come, some have gone. Some are alcoholics, we got rid of them. Some are drug addicts, we got rid of them. But many have stayed. You know why? Because of respect. And that's something that Iron Mike does not have. And I will beat it into him. Do you hear me?
I hear you.
30 minutes, you say, right?
July 18th, 30-minute Iron Man match in Odom, Georgia. The Emperor Tommy Nero versus Iron Mike. But back in the ring, Avery now jockeying for position over Adonis. Adonis reaching for a tag to Amor, just fingertips away. And that counts. That tag counts. That's clever.
Look at that. See? Whoa!
Now Amor in the ring.
See how Chocolate, I was telling you, he should have tagged in Mike. They both have egos. They're arrogant. They're pompous. They're not working as a team, where the originals are working as a team.
Well, if they want to win the tag team titles. Oh, and Amor goes after Iron Mike. Taking the extra man out of the equation. Now Avery in the corner. Tag is made, and here comes the standard bearer in APW. Iron Mike with that uppercut. Great tag team maneuvers here. And I know, Emperor Nero, you are a big fan of tag team wrestling. We've had our conversations in the past, and we talked about some of the greatest tag teams of all time, from the Freebirds, the Von Erichs, to the Midnight Express, the Rock and Roll Express. There's so many great tag teams, and it's just great we're having a tag team tournament here in APW.
It is, and this is part of you're the genius behind this, aren't you? I mean, you called this. I appreciate it. But let me tell you something about Iron Mike in the ring now. Nobody knows. About 3 years ago, he knocked on my door out at my little estate there in Hutchinson Island, and he said, "Is Tommy Nero there?" And I said, "Yeah, this is he." He goes, "I want to be a pro wrestler."
Big suplex by Amor onto Iron Mike. Hate to break that up. Here's the cover.
He says, "I want to be a pro wrestler. Can you train me?" And what did I do? I looked at him, looking at him, he's 180 pounds, soaking wet, right? He's got no muscle in his body. He chews tobacco, he drinks Mountain Dew. But what did I still do?
Trained him.
I trained him. And I taught him almost everything that he knows, and he is hands down. I want you to listen to me. Look at that.
Oh, scoop slam by Amor.
He is the best wrestler in APW. Hands down. Bear. But he's dumb. No common sense, no leadership skills, and I'm going to put that in him, because if I'm going to retire, he's going to have to die in that ring. Did you hear me? Because I will not lose.
Well, you talked about how you've taught him almost everything you know, so you may have some tricks up your sleeve come July 18th.
You know me, Hot Chocolate. I'll leave it at that, because I know he's going to listen to this. He doesn't need to hear it, but look at that. See, he can't even beat Amor. Look at that.
Amor.
I'm on his mind. You know I'm on the back of his mind. He knows that.
Amor taking control of Iron Mike, and
Have you ever heard of the saying, you may be good, but are you good enough?
yes.
Yeah, he's good, but is he good enough to beat me, Danny?
We'll find out July 18th in Odom, Georgia.
I've been through them all. Buff Bagwell, Crimson, Johnny Swinger, Jeremy Young, Ted DiBiase, Dr. Death Steve. Do I need to go on more?
Stevie Richards as well.
Stevie Richards.
Tag made to Adonis.
Goldust.
Now Adonis. No! Throwing all of his weight into the corner on to Iron Mike.
If he was in the ringleaders, he wouldn't be handled like this. He'd know what to do.
Oh, and what a slam.
And remember, look at me. You don't understand. I ain't scared of you, Marks.
That is very true. Adonis, a multi-time APW World Champion, Tag Team Champion, taking his precious time here on Iron Mike.
Anything else you want to ask me, Danny, before we focus back on this match? You do understand, July 18th, I will.
I think I've asked all my questions.
Very good.
I mean, we still got a whole month.
That's all right. I'll be ready. Look at Amor.
So here's the question, Emperor Nero. Are you keeping an eye on Amor here, knowing he's a member of the ringleaders? Do you want him to be one half of the Tag Team Champions with Adonis?
One for all for one, man. I don't know. Adonis isn't in the ringleaders, but he could be.
You already have one champion in Big Mike, the social media champion. Oh, what a hard Irish whip from Adonis, the hammer.
Look, why isn't Avery doing anything to help his partner? They both are arrogant. They're both egotistical. They should be working together like Amor and Adonis. They're not.
Well, right now, Iron Mike, scoop slam by Adonis. Iron Mike has just been manhandled so far in this match, hasn't made a tag.
Of course, because they're not together. What are some great tag teams like the Rock and Roll Express? Don't you see them tagging in and out?
Yeah.
The Legion of Doom.
Yep.
The Von Erichs.
Arn
the Youngbloods.
Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard.
There you go. You're a smart man, Danny. That's why I like you.
How you feel about the Young Bucks?
The who?
The Young Bucks. I shouldn't have asked you that question. Back into the...
Danny, why are you going to do that to me?
I'm sorry. I know you have your favorites and you have your...
I'm 5'9". You got to be taller than me to get in a wrestling ring. Those guys are 5'4", soaking wet.
I know you have your favorites and you have your tag team
They're
despise.
They're monkey spotters. They're gymnasts. This is what we do. We wrestle.
No comment.
APW, we wrestle.
No comment there. Amor.
What's it called? Pro what?
Pro wrestling.
It's not called pro monkey spots, is it? No, it's pro wrestling.
Amor working on Iron Mike. Iron Mike, will he tap?
Dive, dive, dive. That's all they do is dive. This isn't deep sea swimming, is it? Scuba diving, is it?
No.
It's wrestling. You don't understand. I ain't scared of you, Marks.
You're very vocal about your favorite tag team and tag teams you despise. I will say that. Amor with Iron Mike whipping him across the ropes.
Oh, it's
big
over.
boot.
It's over. Pin him. Pin him.
Big
Pin
boot
him.
to the
It's
face
over.
by Amor.
And you want him to go 30 minutes with me? He can't even go with Amor.
Here's the cover. Kick out at 2. Amor frustrated here. The winner of this match will advance to the finals of the tag team tournament. Will take on Hunter Young and Austin McRae. What about that tag team right there? And the frog splash by Hunter Young.
Yeah, they're a fast, quick, experienced team. They should be the favorites, don't you think?
Possibly. Oh, scoop slam, sidewalk slam by Amor. Here's the cover.
I'm getting frustrated. I got to calm him down. I should be out there, but I promise not to get involved. Come on, Amor.
Iron Mike in desperate need of a tag to Andrew Avery, the former world champion.
And this cat wants to go 30 minutes with me. Look at him. He can barely survive. He needs me. He needs the ringleaders, Danny. Do you not understand that? He needs me.
Well, you still got a month to train him.
I'll be ready.
How's your training been so far?
Again, for him to beat me, he's going to have to kill me. And I'm not ready to die yet. Do you understand that?
Tag made to Avery.
No.
Iron Mike was able to get out of the way, and here comes the former world champion working his way on Amor. Couple slams into the corner. Irish whip off the ropes and a clothesline, but Amor doesn't go down. Avery with a second clothesline. Amor still on his feet, but a third one will do. And Avery is fired up here.
Now he should tag his partner in. See, he's not tagging his partner in.
Here's the cover. Kick out at 2.
See, Adonis is ready. That's what tag teams do. They look out for each other. Where's Mike right now? Where is he? He's nowhere to be found.
Well, Iron Mike,
selfish.
Iron Mike just took a beating. Needs a moment to recover. DDT by Avery.
He's only been wrestling 10 minutes. How's he going to go 30 minutes with me?
Here's the kick out at 2.
Look at Adonis.
Adonis in the ring now working on Avery. Referee Hershey Kiss trying to restore order. With this action.
What's going on here?
Uh-oh.
What is Avery doing?
Outside of the ring. Avery now refocusing on Amor. Amor thrown into the corner. Avery with a big splash.
As a tag.
Tag made. Here comes Iron Mike. Iron forearm to Amor. The iron forearm connects. Avery blocking Adonis. Here's the cover. And Iron Mike and Avery win.
You see that once again? Iron Mike stealing the shine from Avery. Look, are they getting along? They don't look like they're getting along in there, do they?
They seem to be getting along just fine. And now Iron Mike and Avery will go to the final of the tournament. What's Adonis doing? Oh, and here's Baby D. Baby D of the ringleaders is out here. And now we got a brawl outside the ring. Baby D and Amor taking on Iron Mike. Oh, and Adonis throwing Avery into the corner.
I got nothing to do with this. I'm sitting over here.
You are here with me,
nothing
but
to do with it.
His action spilling outside the ring, and there goes Iron Mike. And now what Adonis doing with a steel chair on Avery? Oh, come on, put that down. The match is over.
No, leave him alone. Let him do what he got to do.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, God. Steel chair to the back of Andrew Avery by Adonis.
Stay down,
Adonis
man.
has been in an unlucky streak. Oh, not again. Not again. Steel chair to the back of Avery.
You got one job.
Come on, Avery. For God's sake, stay down, Avery. For God's sake, stay down.
That's all you got to do, brother. Stay there.
I don't even condone this.
Avery has been beaten.
He won't stay down.
He won't stay down. By Adonis, but he's getting back up.
He won't stay down.
Oh, come on now. Not a third time, Adonis. A third time.
Down goes Avery. Down goes Avery.
Steel chair to the back. And Avery may be knocked out here,
Danny.
You had one job, brother. Last week, I let it slide. But you still kept doing the same thing I warned you about. There's only room for one alpha in APW. Me and you both can't coexist, bro. So, I'm telling you, stay down. You're a beta. Stay down. I'm the only alpha in APW. And for the folks at home, yeah, I know I've been out. I've been gone. But still, in my absence, excuse me, I still run it. I know everything that go on. I see what APW became soft. What happened to the old age, the golden age of wrestling? Oh, this coronavirus made y'all real soft. But guess what? I watched, I studied, I hungered, and I waited patiently for my time to come back. And that time is now.
Woo! Well, there you see the words spoken by Adonis.
Easy.
The alpha.
Yeah.
Multiple chair shots in the back of Avery. Avery is still down.
There's garb on here. What is he doing, Danny?
Well, Adonis proving that he is the one true
No
alpha.
justice, no peace.
The one true alpha
justice.
in APW.
Amen, brother. I'm with you.
He's a man on a mission.
Have you ever seen Avery handled like this before? I've never.
I have not.
No
Avery's
wrestler
not
ever
up.
in APW has put Avery down like that. Former world champion, as you know. We're going to get some help for him or what?
Well, you got two men out there right now trying to help Andrew Avery. Has just been defeated. And what does this mean for the tag team finals? Because Avery and Iron Mike won that tag team match over Adonis and Amor. They're in the finals.
Where was his partner, by the way? Didn't I tell you about Iron Mike? Where was he?
Iron Mike was attacked by your associates, Baby D and Amor.
Oh, come on. They were just giving a little paintbrushing here and there.
No, come on.
Can you believe Adonis? Adonis said no justice, no peace. What does that mean?
Do I really have to explain that to you?
In APW? Does he feel something's inappropriate? Help me here, Danny. I don't get it. Ben, what does that mean?
You should know what it
Is Avery a
means.
sellout?
You should know.
Is Avery and Uncle Tom?
No.
Huh? You sure?
Yes, I'm
Maybe
sure.
he is.
I'm not going to get into
Why
that
would he come back now?
I'm not going to get into that conversation with you about that. But
anyway,
but
Iron Mike. Where was Iron Mike?
Iron Mike was attacked by your henchmen in the ringleaders. Amore and Baby D took out Iron Mike and left Avery for himself.
Well, I didn't see any of that. I just saw a chair shot, and I saw Avery getting beaten down, and Iron Mike was nowhere to be found. You're telling me Iron Mike is a man of wisdom, of truth, of respect?
Iron Mike was taken out by your men.
Nah, I didn't see any of that. Go ahead, talk to him. I just can't believe you would do that, Danny.
Well, now
let me tell you once again. July 18th, for me to lose, he's going to have to kill me, and I'm not ready to die yet. Do you hear me? I'm not ready to die. And on July 18th, Iron Mike, your ass is mine.
July 18th in Odom, Georgia, Tommy Nero versus Iron Mike in a 30-minute Iron Man match. If Tommy Nero wins, then Iron Mike must join the ringleaders. But if Iron Mike wins, then Tommy Nero, you must retire.
Are we social distancing? Put my mask back on.
Yeah, do that.
Yeah.
Well, we know the finals are set here for the tag team tournament. It's going to be Hunter Young and Austin McCray versus Iron Mike and Avery. But after we saw what happened for actually, I'll take some of that. Thank you very much. As Avery was attacked by Adonis, we don't know if Avery's going to be ready to go.
I don't know. He looks like he's out. What does that mean? Is Iron Mike out?
I'm not exactly sure.
I don't know. We have to get Brian to deal with that.
We still have more to see. But while you're here, we can talk about next week, because next week's going to be a big week for APW Nation, because it's going to be an outside show for the fans, APW Wrestle Beach Palooza.
Yes,
is that correct?
Yes, that's correct. Brian has said, and you have said also, that we'll have a world. How many people are going to be in that tournament? 4?
There's still plenty of time to figure out the specs, but the big announcement in that Wrestle Beach Palooza, there will be a tournament to determine who will be the new APW World Heavyweight Champion. Emperor Nero, I can ask you, is Amore and Baby D and Big Mike going to be in this tournament? Can we see a double champion
with
Big
know.
Mike?
I don't know. Right now, you're on a need-to-know basis. And right now, there's no need for you to know. You understand that? I just know this, that everybody needs to tell their friends, tell their family, bring mama, bring daddy, bring abuelo, bring your big mamas, bring everybody out to the show. Come out next Saturday. What time does it start?
You tell me.
Oh, 5:30, right? Be here at 5:30. And it is a beach theme, family beach theme. We don't want you coming in those thongs and them little one pieces. Come nice, like you're ready to have a wonderful day at the beach. Am I right?
Absolutely.
I don't want to see Jane in a bikini, do you?
I'm not going to answer that.
Yeah, no.
We have, before we get to the World Tag Team Tournament Finals here tonight.
In fact, you heard Brian, before he got married, went out with Jana.
We have another match coming up before the APW Tag Team Tournament Finals. Let's send it back to the ring to interim GM Brian Mansfield.
Welcome back to APW Heatwave. This next match is a special challenge triple threat match.
Cast down by the devil, I got fire in my bones, burning with the black heart and custom on. Life with the sunshine, it's cold on my face, forbidden fruit on my tongue.
So we have a special triple threat match here in APW Heatwave. And here comes the first competitor. Rizzo out here on his own, as he earlier in the night broke up his tag team of the Extremely Dangerous Alliance with David Leone. HC Danny Waugh here. I am now joined by the social media champion, Big Mike, the aesthetic one. Big Mike, thank you for joining me. So this will be an interesting triple threat match we have, huh, Big Mike?
Oh, yeah. Very interesting. Can't wait to see how this one turns out.
And the second participant in this match, Davey Leon!
Well, it seems like these two former tag team partners will face off against each other in this triple threat match.
Yeah, this should be very interesting for sure.
Well, before the match begins, I want to talk about your social media championship match earlier against Live Actual Luke. Emperor Nero was a special referee. Even though Luke hit the live action on you and got the pinfall, he would have been the new champion, but since Emperor Nero was knocked out by Live Actual Luke, he reversed the decision. What do you think about that?
I think Nero did exactly what was the right thing to do. They should not have, Hersey should not have even interfered in that match. He should have known his role, stayed in the back, and left it to Nero.
Mr. Hollywood, Baby
Here is Mr. Hollywood, Baby D, the third man of this triple threat match.
Baby D, Mr. Hollywood.
A member of the Ringleaders.
That's right.
So we'll see how he does here in this special triple threat match. I don't expect alliances here between Rizzo and Davey Leone after what we saw earlier in the first round of the tag team title tournament.
Yeah, I don't know. Rizzo's seeming pretty bitter about everything. I think Davey Leone may need to watch out for him. But more importantly, I think they both need to really focus on Baby D, Mr. Hollywood, the true ringleader in there right now.
Jake is our referee. The bell has sounded. This match is underway. Rizzo versus Davey Leone versus Mr. Hollywood. And Rizzo
there it
taking
is.
his frustrations out on Leone. We saw them break a tag team up earlier in the night. And now Baby D getting involved attacking Leone.
See, if I was Baby D, I would just be sitting back and I would let them handle what they got to do. Let them take care of their own business. Sit back. Take your time.
Rizzo ducks in, crossbody, flying crossbody onto Baby D, kick out at 1.
Yeah.
And now Leone going back to work on Rizzo.
That's that confidence in Baby D, though. He can't just sit by and watch. He's got to get involved.
Nice suplex there by Leone. Here's the cover by Jake. Kick out at 2. Or the count by Jake, I should say. Cover by Leone. And now Leone working on Baby D. So here's a question, Big Mike. You see these 3 men in the ring. You're the social media champion, but there could be a chance that you're involved in next week's World Championship tournament.
That's right. And Big Mike is looking forward to that because there would be nothing better in APW for the aesthetic one to be carrying 2 titles around his waist. So maybe one on each shoulder. We might let all of Big Mike's fans decide on what looks better.
Those are pretty big shoulders to carry those championships on as Baby D. And now with the offensive on Leone, here's the cover. And Rizzo gets up in time,
Rizzo
breaks up the count.
Yeah, I know that all these guys are worried about next week. They're worried that the aesthetic one may be in that tournament.
A German suplex by Rizzo, and Baby D breaks up the pinfall.
That's right, Baby D making sure. Get him, D.
Baby D, a member of the ringleaders. Oh, and
look at that solid DDT
great
on Leone.
DDT.
That's it right there. That's the 3. Come on, D.
Baby D with the cover, and Rizzo breaking up the count. Triple threat match. Anything goes. Rizzo now being lifted by Baby D, and modified spine buster there by D. And now Baby D working on Davey Leone. And now Leone. Oh!
Oh, look at that.
What a maneuver.
He got lucky. He's got to kick out. That's it.
Rizzo kicked out. You wonder how Rizzo's feeling. Rizzo and Leone both have been in action earlier tonight in an Emerald match against the Wolfman and Abe Wheeler. But we'll see how fatigued they are. And now they have to face each other.
That's it. I'm ready to see what's going to happen here.
Double underhook DDT by Davey Leone. This may be it.
No,
Baby D outside the ring. Here's the cover on Rizzo.
Yeah, he's got the rope. He's got the rope.
Rizzo grabs the rope, so the count broken up. Former tag team champion. Here's a roll up.
There it is.
And Leone kicks out.
Looks like D's getting himself together. He's about to get back in the ring, and he's going to take care of both of these guys. He's taking his time.
Rizzo throwing Leone into the top turnbuckle, and now kicking him outside the ring. Meanwhile, Baby D back up on the apron. Rizzo may focus his attention now on Baby D, and Baby D back in the ring.
5 minutes remaining in this match. 5 minutes.
Rizzo caught. Oh, what happened there?
Looks like they both went for it.
Both men trying to go for the same thing, and enziguri, and both men get knocked out. But Rizzo back on his feet. Could be going for the suplex on Baby D, and he gets it.
Snap suplex.
And now Leone back in the match. What's David Leone going to do? Throwing Rizzo out of the ring.
Leone throws him. All right, D, come on. This is where D's going to take over.
Could this be a win for the ringleaders? Here's a modified roll-up. Here's the cover by Leone. Kick out.
D's not going that easy.
And now fisticuffs between the two men.
Oh,
You're not gonna win
you're not going to win a slugfest with D. Not a chance.
Meanwhile,
What's Rizzo doing?
Rizzo on the top rope. Rizzo diving crossbody on the both men. Here's the cover. He's got
Kick out,
Baby
dude.
D.
Kick out.
Shoulders down. Kick out. What a triple threat match we have here in APW Heatwave.
Oh yeah, this is a good one. I know the fans are just waiting for Baby D to take over. They want to see Baby D take this. I'm positive of it.
And we thank the fans for watching. Oh, what a maneuver by Leon. Here's the cover on Rizzo. Baby D kicks
Look at
out.
that.
We want to thank the fans for watching APW Close to the Bone on YouTube. APW Heatwave will be available on YouTube here in a couple of days. Oh, what a spear! What a spear by Baby D
That's
onto
it.
Leon. Here's the
That's it.
cover.
All right.
And Baby D wins.
Another one for the ringleaders.
This notch, Mr. Hollywood, Baby D.
The lights are shining bright in Hollywood as Baby D, with the victory of this triple threat match over both Rizzo and Davey Leone.
That's right, Baby D, a true ringleader. That's, what is that, 2 for the ringleaders tonight. We are on a roll.
Baby D victorious with that running spear on to Davey Leone. And in the grand scheme,
Rizzo looking a little bitter still.
well, you have to be happy that Leone took the pin.
Yep. That's it, D.
Never underestimate me. I will be the next champion.
Baby D says he'll be the next champion. One thing's for sure, it will be a ringleader. Whether it's the aesthetic one or whether it's Baby D, whether it's Amor, it doesn't really matter. It may even be the Emperor Tommy Nero.
So you're not concerned about next week on who potentially out of the ringleaders would win the APW World Championship in that tournament?
Well, I truly believe that if the aesthetic one is in that match or in that tournament, that I mean, it can only be.
Of
It can
course.
only be me.
But at the end of the day, if a ringleader wins, you won't be mad.
If a ringleader wins, I'll be satisfied.
Well,
But,
Baby D, member of the ringleaders, a victory in this triple threat match over Rizzo and Davey Leone. Big Mike, the social media champion here. You won that championship in the Battle Royal last week when it was
That's right.
vacant.
You defended it successfully tonight. Right there in the middle of the ring, fair and square.
I can't personally say it was successful, but
Oh,
I
it
will
was-
say that the decision by Emperor Nero gave the championship back to you.
Oh, no. See, the aesthetic one, he earned
I don't
his
want
title last
any
week.
conflict. I know how strong you are. You're a blue chip prospect. I don't want any trouble, but I have to. I call it like I see it. And Emperor Nero was knocked out, and he reversed the decision to give the championship back to
Well,
you.
that's the right thing to do because Emperor Nero was the referee for that match. It wasn't Hersey. He should have stayed in the back where he belonged. He was not supposed to be a part of that match, and the Emperor took care of that. And we all got what we wanted at the end of the night, and that's the aesthetic one. Still the social media champion, Big Mike.
Well, Big Mike, thank you. We'll see you if you can potentially be the world champion in next week's Wrestle Beach Palooza in that tournament for the vacant APW title.
Oh, the fans want that. You could be assured of it. The fans would love to see the aesthetic world champion with the social media championship.
Well, Big
And
Mike,
that just may happen.
Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Well, we are moments away from the finals of the APW Tag Team Title Tournament. It will be Hunter Young and Austin McCray against Iron Mike and Andrew Avery. But the question is, will Andrew Avery be able to compete in this match? Because after that victory, he was taken out by Adonis. Multiple chair shots to the back. He had to be helped out to the back of the arena. So we'll see if Andrew Avery's going to be here. But it's title time. We'll find out who will be the APW Tag Team Champions. Coming up next, we'll send it back to the ring to Brian Manfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time for the APW World Tag Team Tournament Finals.
Voices in my head again, trapped in a war inside my own skin. They're pulling me undone.
Hunter Young and Austin McCray making their way out for the finals of the APW Tag Team Tournament. They were victorious in their semifinal match against Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman. I'm joined now by that dude, Abe Wheeler.
Hey, what's going on, Hot Chocolate?
I know it wasn't the outcome that you wanted in that matchup against these two, but here's a question for you. As Iron Mike makes his way out to the ring for the finals, will Avery join him after we saw the beatdown by Adonis to Avery?
Yeah, that's pretty rough, and if I were Avery, I just went up against Hunter Young and Austin McRae, and if I were Avery and in the condition he's in right now, I wouldn't be looking forward to this match.
Well, he is the standard bearer of APW, Iron Mike. But as you see here, Abe, it's just Iron Mike. There's no Avery at the moment. And I wonder...
Where's your partner at? Do you want to continue with this match? Do I have a choice, Brian? I mean, it's going to be 2-on-1.
Well, it seems like...
You want to do this?
It seems like Iron Mike's going to go out of it alone.
He's not going to be held liable for your injuries if you're injured in this match. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the finals for the APW Tag Team Tournament. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my right, representing himself, Iron Mike.
He's going to go out of it alone. No Avery here to back him up.
And his
Avery
opponents,
taken out by Adonis.
standing in the corner to my left, they are the team of Hunter Young and Austin McRae.
So as Brian Mansfield was talking to Iron Mike here, Abe, it was going to be 2-on-1.
Yeah, I wish I could help him out, but I think
Iron
I'm just
Mike.
going to sit back and watch this one. I'm not going against those guys again.
Iron Mike going to have to go on his own against Hunter Young and Austin McRae. I don't know if Iron Mike has ever faced these odds before. Well, the bell has sounded, and here we go. This is the finals for the APW Tag Team Championships. Austin McRae versus Iron Mike to start things, and well, Iron Mike and Avery were victorious against the originals and Amor and Adonis, but after the match, the ringleaders with the beatdown on Iron Mike and Adonis with the steel chair to the back of Andrew Avery, the former APW World Champion. Hunter Young and Austin McRae victorious earlier against the Wolfman and that dude Abe Wheeler. Abe, tell me, what are your thoughts about Hunter Young and Austin McRae heading into this match?
They're quick and they're dangerous. Wolfie and I, we've never teamed together. He's a really good dude, and when you come out here in a tag team, you kind of need some chemistry, and you come out here with your partner and you want to wrestle good. You hope you wrestle good. I think we wrestled pretty good, but these guys are pretty experienced, and they're, like I said, very quick and very dangerous. So Iron Mike's going to need a lot to get through this alone.
Oh, an uppercut by Iron Mike. Well, to be fair, Abe, while this was the first time you teamed up with the Wolfman, you guys were victorious in the Emerald match at the beginning of the show.
Yeah, it feels good, to get a win, especially in a tournament for some gold. Luckily, I think Rizzo and Davey Leone, hadn't been in contact much over the past couple of months and hadn't had time to train, so we kind of caught them off guard and, shook a little bit of the rust off and got a win.
Iron Mike into the corner, tag made. Here comes Hunter Young. Hunter Young, a great physical specimen, got the victory with the frog splash and a diving drop kick into the bottom of the turnbuckle here to Iron Mike. Rolls him out. Here's the cover. And a kick out at 2.
I don't know how the dude Iron Mike plans to do this alone. He could really use some help.
Oh, and a kick to the back. Iron Mike is the standard bearer, but how do you go out this 2-on-1?
I don't know. Iron Mike is the measuring stick around APW, but he was just in a match earlier, and now he's going up against these guys who are pretty fresh, and it just doesn't look good.
Another cover by Hunter Young, kick out at 2. And working on that left arm, and usually in tag team wrestling, some of the best tag teams cut off the ring and cut the ring in half which we're seeing here by Hunter Young and Adam McRae. But in this case, with Iron Mike having no partner, you can just use the whole ring to your advantage.
Yeah, there's really no one in the other corner to save Iron Mike at this point.
Oh, and now joint manipulation by Austin McRae, working on that left arm and the wrist and the fingers of Iron Mike. And now Iron Mike trying to fight back.
Using that Iron Mike will. I think he's known for.
For the APW Tag Team titles. He has to go at it alone with Avery injured. And now a running clothesline. And that may have bought Iron Mike some time. Going for the cover on McRae. Here's the cover, 1-2 and a kick out. And now Iron Mike just trying to gain some momentum. And for Iron Mike, he'll need to cut the ring in half and just keep McRae as far away from Hunter Young as he can to avoid that tag.
Don't let them close and cut down the tempo.
Here's another cover. It's 1-2. Kick out.
Let's go, Perry.
Hershey's kissed the referee in this match. Oh, and now a shot to the midsection by McRae. And now McRae regaining some momentum on his end. And an uppercut. What we got here? It's like a modified half Nelson. Oh, and now Iron Mike reaching for the ropes. Can he get it? Fingertips away. Now up on his feet. And tried to go for a reversal. Has McRae on his shoulders. Drives him to the post. What's Iron Mike going to do here now? Has the time to breathe. And a running splash.
Classic Iron Mike.
Could we see Iron Mike set up for that iron forearm, preventing McRae from going for the tag? An excellent move here by Iron Mike. What we got here? Oh, off the bottom rope and a splash. Could this be it? Could we have new tag team champions and a kick out at 2?
A new tag team champion?
Well, I mean, technically, if Iron Mike wins this, he would have both titles, and technically he could pick a partner for a tag team champion.
2 belts? That's pretty cool.
I mean, we've seen it before throughout wrestling. Oh, and Austin McRae with the left arm over the neck of Iron Mike. And now what's Austin McRae going to do here?
I've been in the ring a couple times with Austin. He's got vicious, vicious strikes.
Oh, misses there. Iron Mike may go for an Olympic slam.
He's got to go for the pin.
And that's taken Austin McRae out of commission. Meanwhile, Iron Mike is down. Both men are down. The count begins by Hershey's Kiss, the referee.
4.
Count now 4.
5. 6.
Now it's 6. And what? Wait a minute.
It's live actual.
Whoa, what?
Hey, that's my old tag team
Hold
partner.
on. Tag made to Hunter Young. Live actual Luke is in the ring. A tag was made by Iron Mike to live actual Luke, and it seems like Iron Mike may have found a tag team partner. It's live actual Luke going for live action, throwing him off the top rope, snake eyes. Oh, and there goes big action across the face of Hunter Young. Live actual Luke is going to be the tag team partner for Big Mike, trying to go for live action, misses. Young now. Oh, with that diving ace crusher.
Felt that earlier.
And it seems like Hunter Young may be going for that frog splash. Meanwhile, outside the ring, Iron Mike taking out Austin McRae. And McRae, hardest part of the ring on that apron. Meanwhile, Hunter Young may be going up. Oh, what a kick to the face. So Hunter Young refocusing on live actual Luke. going for that frog splash instead of cross body, but Luke caught him. Luke caught him. Oh, got him on the shoulders. Trying to go for that ace crusher again, but once again, Luke able to break it up. Oh, big action again to the chest. And look at this, live action! Live action by Live Actual Luke on Hunter Young. Could we see tag team champions be crowned? Cover, got him! Live Actual Luke with the pin!
Ladies and gentlemen, the winners of this match and new APW Tag Team Champions, the team of Iron Mike and Live Actual Luke!
I don't believe it! Iron Mike went into this match on his own with no Avery, but Live Actual Luke steps in as the tag team partner, and they are the new APW Tag Team Champions with the victory over Hunter Young and Austin McCray.
Yeah, Live Actual showed up at just the right time, it looks like.
And a show of respect by Young and McCray as Live Actual Luke comes in as a late replacement for Iron Mike's tag team partner.
Winners of the APW Tag Team Tournament and new APW World Tag Team Champions, the team of Iron Mike and Live Actual Luke.
Well, it seems like the standard bearer of APW may have found himself an additional ally as Live Actual Luke steps in, and we have new tag team champions. What an exciting way to conclude the APW Tag Title Tournament. I know, Abe, that you and the Wolfman would have loved to be the champions here tonight, but what do you think of this pairing of Live Actual Luke and Iron Mike?
Congratulations.
And Live Action said he will be back, and there you have it. New tag team champions here tonight. Iron Mike and Live Actual Luke.
I actually, I tagged with Live Actual Luke early on in our careers, and he always brings the energy. It looked like he helped Iron Mike out there in a pinch. But I hope they enjoy their reign. Wolfie and I were just talking about it, and we think we're going to keep this tag team rolling a little bit, and so we'll be looking for those titles down the line.
So you can definitely expect Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman to hopefully do battle with the current and the new APW Tag Team Champions of Live Actual Luke and Iron Mike.
Yeah, right on. And like I said, tag teams need that chemistry, and so something we didn't have coming into tonight, and so something we'll build down the road.
Well, Abe Wheeler, thank you for joining me here, and best of luck to you down the road. But we have new APW Tag Team Champions in Live Actual Luke and Iron Mike. Luke coming in as a replacement as Andrew Avery was taken out of action by Adonis. So what a night it's been for APW Heatwave with this tag team tournament. We're going to send it back up to the ring for some final announcements from our interim commish, Brian Mansfield.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching APW Heatwave today. We are sorry once again you couldn't be here with us, but next week, on June the 20th, we have Wrestle Beach Palooza, and as Hot Chocolate said earlier, it will be a World Heavyweight Championship tournament. So once again, thank you for watching the show today.
Hold on.
Wait a minute. That's Andrew Avery. Avery back out here. Avery was taken out by Adonis earlier in the night.
Commissioner, sorry to cut you off. Not really. I just want to let you know after what happened earlier, I want Adonis. I want him right now.
You want him right now? You sure you want this, Avery?
Either make it a match and sell it that way, or I go back and sell it my way. Your choice, Commissioner.
I believe in doing things right here in the ring, so why don't we do it right now?
Well,
so let's bring out the
like
Hammer, Adonis.
It seems like we're gonna have an extra match here. Avery, who didn't compete with Iron Mike in the tag team finals, wants Adonis here one-on-one. Here comes the Hammer. So it seems like we're going to have a bonus main event. Well, it seems like Adonis is making a point to Avery. He's going to put Avery in crutches, on crutches. This is A bonus main event, folks. Avery, who is not 100%, and it seems like we're going to have ourselves a bonus main. I'll hold this for you, and Jake, the referee, making his way in the ring. So this is going to be an official sanctioned match. Bonus main event. Andrew Avery versus Adonis. I don't know what to expect here.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is a special grudge match. Introducing first, standing in the corner to my right, the Hammer, Adonis.
And I'm joined now by Emperor Tommy Nero.
Standing in the corner to my left,
What is this? I thought we were ready to go home. What's up with Avery?
Avery!
It seems like Avery still wants to fight. He's got some bad blood with Adonis has been boiling over for the last week. The bell has sounded. This is an official grudge match. Avery versus Adonis. And Avery wasting no time. Wait a minute. Collar and elbow time. It's the ringleaders. Hold on.
What are ringleaders doing?
What are the ringleaders
I'm
doing?
over here with you. I don't know anything.
What's going on?
What are you doing looking at Jana there on Facebook?
I don't
What are you
know what
doing?
you're talking about.
Hey, why you got Facebook open? What are you doing?
What's going on here? And now,
Looking at all
you
your
got
friends there.
Abe Wheeler, the Wolfman, Rizzo, helping Avery, while the ringleaders, Amor, Baby D, and Big Mike.
What's going on?
Wait a minute.
Where's Commissioner Janet when you need her? What's going on?
Intercommissioner Brian Mansfield here.
What's Brian going to do?
Since you all apparently want to fight, so how about right now, Abe, Rizzo, Avery, Wolfman, you take on Adonis, Baby D, Amor, and Big Mike right now in an 8-man tag main event.
Whoa.
What? We done for this? We done.
This is not my decision. That's the commissioner's decision.
Right now.
Whose side you on? Whose side you on? I'm telling you, you better pick a side. You better pick a side,
I'm on
boy.
my side.
Okay.
I'm behind you, Adonis, all the way. You know that.
Okay.
So we're going to have ourselves...
You behind Adonis?
Right now, 8-man tag.
Why are you giving me the mic? I have my own mic.
Does this remind you of a big piece of steak when you went out with Janie and took it down at the Longhorns?
I have no idea what you were talking about.
Yeah, you know.
But I tell you what, we now have an special 8-man tag team match. It's going to be Avery, Rizzo, the Wolfman, and Abe Wheeler taking on the members of the...
You saw they were
the
praying. You see
ringleaders.
that? The reaching for above, for higher power, supreme being, leadership. Do you see that?
Amor,
Those ringleaders are beautiful.
Amor, Big Mike, Adonis, and Baby D.
I thought
in
Avery
the
was
other
hurt.
corner.
How come? What happened? He's not hurt anymore?
He was hurt, but he wants revenge, and I understand that very well.
So, Danny, I just got an email.
I don't know. Jake's the
read this email.
referee.
Read it here. It says, "Hot chocolate, I love you." What's going on? What are you getting? Fan mail?
HE loves the fans. Bell is sounded. We got an 8-man tag team match going on. It's going to be Amor and Abe Wheeler. That dude starting out.
I remember when you were the leader of the new era and you wore those real short shorts. Can you wear them next Saturday at the next event?
Never wore short shorts when I was in the new era.
All right, you better correct her.
I can't correct the fans. They make their own decisions, have their own opinions.
Sign Beth. Who's Beth?
We have a start
Beth
middle of
is?
the ring between Amor and Abe Wheeler. And
you're a good guy, Danny. You have a good time tonight?
This has been a fun night here in APW Heatwave.
So the Crown Tag Team Champions, right?
New Tag Team Champions and Live Actual Luke and Iron Mike. Amor and Abe Wheeler starting things up, and Amor with a big scoop slam, delayed scoop slam onto that dude, Abe Wheeler.
And now next week, the fans are back, am I right?
Wrestle Beach Palooza fans will be back, and there will be a tournament to determine who will be the new APW World Heavyweight Champion. And Emperor Nero, are you going to be in that tournament?
No, I'm not going to. Me, what I'm going to do, being the ambassador that I am, I'm going to take everyone's temperature when they come in to make sure.
Amor and Abe Wheeler starting things out.
Remember, if the fans, even though they want to come, if they don't feel well, they don't need to be coming. We
That
want
is
to make sure
absolutely
everyone's
right.
health and safety is pure as driven gold.
And the show will be outside, so it'll be cool. Arrive in beach gear, appropriate beach gear, of course.
You're going to be there, right?
Yes, I will.
What is appropriate beach gear? What does that mean?
I mean, just appropriate beach gear. And
Make you
tag
wear like a
made.
bathing suit?
Here's the essential one. The running power slam by the exquisite one, I'm sorry.
Good job, Amor.
Big
Good job.
Mike.
They don't even need me. Look at this. That should have been a 3 count.
See, Amor's even relaxing. It's 3-on-4, really. Like Avery, I'm surprised Avery's healthy, though.
Avery may not be 100%, but he wanted a fight, and he's got one, and now we have a special 8-man tag.
And what about Rizzo? I thought he wasn't going to be with anyone anymore.
Well, suplex by Big Mike onto Abe Wheeler. It seemed like Rizzo was just going to help out here.
Look at there, big stomps by the big man. There, ringleaders!
Of course, Emperor Nero, one of the members of the ringleaders, watching his men put in work on Abe Wheeler. Now here is Baby D, who was just victorious earlier in a triple threat match against Rizzo and Davey Leone.
Yep. Rizzo's confused man. Lots of potential. But next week, next Saturday, 5:30. Everyone be here by 5 o'clock. We will go have Wrestle Beach Palooza. Wow, first match in what with the fans in 3 months?
Over
at least?
3 months, and of course, for more information, you go to apwonline.net.
World Heavyweight Title Tournament, right?
Right.
We will crown a new champion.
Absolutely.
Are you going to enter it?
I'm going to call the match.
Who do you think could win that match? Who's your pick right now? Even though you don't know the seedings or who's in it, who do you think should be the champion?
Well, Adonis is making a great case for it. Here comes the Wolfman with a slam on Baby D. Here's the cover. I have been talking to multiple members of the ringleaders, especially Big Mike, and he said that a member of the ringleaders will be world champion by the end of next Saturday night.
Wow, that's a bold prediction from the Blue Chipper. You call him the Blue Chipper, don't you?
Blue Chip prospect.
What does Jana call you?
She calls me HC.
HC?
Yes. Baby D.
Look, you can just talk to me. No, not too many people are listening.
Here's the cover.
Something going on with
Kick
you
out
two?
of 2. I'm a one-woman guy, Emperor Nero.
No, nothing going on between you two?
No, HC just loves the fans. The fans love HC.
There we go. This was Baby D.
And the Wolfman. Here's another young prospect who's turned some heads here in APW since last week.
They're doing good.
Working on the left arm of Baby D. Baby D reaching for the ropes, reaching for a tag team partner as the Wolfman continues to work on the left arm.
Where's Amor? Amor! Come here, Amor.
Why are you calling the ringleaders over here when the match is going on?
Have you talked to Amor tonight? Have you interviewed Amor?
Not
have you interviewed Amor? Have you or have you not?
He has not come over here.
This man is talented. Why don't you ever have him over here? You discriminated against him?
No, Amor is a veteran here in APW. I love Amor. And now, Abe Wheeler's in the match.
All right, Amor, go back over there. Take care of business.
And Amor going back. But Abe Wheeler has the ankle lock on Baby D. Will Baby D tap out? Baby D reaching for the ropes. And now Wheeler working on the right leg.
5 minutes.
And now Abe Wheeler with the cover on Baby D. 1-2 kick out.
Look at that. Hey, Abe's tagging in, and how come Rizzo hasn't tagged in yet? Why don't they ever tag Rizzo in? They don't let Rizzo play. Nobody likes Rizzo.
I mean, Rizzo technically was going to be on his own now as he broke up with his tag team Leon, and instead the Wolfman is tagged in. Rizzo seems to be upset, and where's Rizzo going?
Where's Rizzo going? Where's Rizzo? I told you, I knew it. Where's Rizzo going?
Rizzo, what are you doing? Get back here, Rizzo.
And
what's going on with Rizzo?
I guess Rizzo upset no one tagged him. I mean, Rizzo has just been going through it today. I mean, first he lost the opening round, the tag team title tournament with Leon against Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman. He broke up the team of the Extremely Dangerous Alliance, EDA, lost in the triple threat match, and no one wanted to tag him in here, so he's just frustrated. I don't know what's going on with Rizzo.
By the way, did you place your order with Leon before he left? He's getting us 3 number 4s. You want one?
I don't even. What's
I
number
could call
4?
in. 2 enchiladas, extra guacamole, and a side of white rice. Do you want to order?
I don't need that. Oh, DDT by Baby D onto the Wolfman, and that may have bought Baby D some time.
It's a 4-3 now.
Yeah, so 4-on-3.
This impromptu match here. I thought it was this night was over.
Well, Avery wanted to fight with Adonis, and everyone else got involved, and Brian Mansfield made it into an 8-man tag.
There we go.
Both men in their corners reaching
There
for
we
a
go.
tag.
There's
There's
a
Adonis,
tag.
and here comes Avery, and the fight is on. Fisticuffs between both men.
There they go.
Avery and
This
Adonis
is-
going at it. Meanwhile, Amor taking out Abe Wheeler and the Wolfman. Big Mike's in the ring, and now it's a 3-on-1 assault. Chaos has
Everything's
erupted.
out. I gotta go.
Chaos has erupted inside the ring between all 7 men, and what's Emperor Nero doing? Chaos has erupted here in the Slam Center, and the referee Jake can't seem to break it all up. Avery and Adonis, Amor, Big Mike, and the Wolfman, Abe Wheeler, Baby D outside, Emperor Nero trying to call off his troops. And just, what is going on? All men just with chaos inside the ring. And now Baby D and Abe Wheeler, Amor throwing Abe into the ring. Rizzo was gone. It seems that everything's been broken up here now.
Ladies and gentlemen, this match has been ruled a no contest.
Good stuff.
There was a no
Good stuff.
contest before it got started.
Good stuff. More where that came from.
We ain't done. We ain't done.
Hey, that's Ring Leader's got nothing to do with Adonis. Come on, Amor. Nothing to do with it. Let's go.
Yeah.
That's not our fight.
Me and you.
That's not our
And now you got Avery and Adonis
Yeah.
for stare down.
Come to me face to face.
3 chunks. Oh, you already.
Chaos erupted, and now things have settled down between all 7 men. The ringleader's retreating. Avery and Adonis locking eyes with the Wolfman and Abe Wheeler behind them. Well, I'll tell you what, folks. No matter who was fighting who in that ring, all men want one thing, and that is the APW World Heavyweight Championship. And next week, with fans in attendance, APW Wrestle Beach Palooza, a tournament to decide who will be the new APW World Champion. And could it be Adonis? Could it be the former champion Avery, who's banged up tonight? What's going to happen next Saturday outside the Slam Center in
Get my hands on
Statesboro?
Adonis. He gonna learn that things have changed since the last time he's been here.
And that'll do it, folks. What a night it's been in APW Heatwave, new tag team champions, and live actual Luke and Iron Mike. But next week, Wrestle Beach Palooza to determine the new APW World Heavyweight Champion outside with fans in attendance. What a night it's been here at APW Heatwave. We thank you for joining us and watching on YouTube. We'll see you next week in front of a live audience for APW Wrestle Beach Palooza.